You know,
well, how can you not, right?
Yeah.
I haven't even played Final Fantasy.
Yeah. With everyone else, there's some people who hate them, like Joker and Hero and Banjo, yada yada, blah blah blah. But I have not seen one person be like, "Yo, this character sucks. This character's stupid," or yada or whatever.
Give it some time. There's not a single character in this game that you can't hate.
Just wait till MKLeo starts to play the character, then people will start hating him. But we are going into this game one. We are seeing Pokelam with the Villager and Sharp with the aforementioned Sephiroth, the first Sephiroth of the day, and I'm just so excited to see this character being played in a tournament setting.
Yeah, me too. And I had a chance to watch one of Pokelam's sets yesterday, and what I noticed is that they were just doing a really good job of just playing the Villager game and just using all the tools that Villager has in his little pockets and relying on those cool setups. There's actually something that they do with the tree when you're off stage that I hope we get to see. But then there's Sharp, who is playing a new character, and that's sort of a double-edged sword, right? Like, obviously it's good for Sharp because the opponent might not have the Sephiroth information, right? Oh, this could be really bad.
Talk about Sephiroth information. Talk about that back throw into back air. Is that a true combo?
Pretty much.
Oh my goodness, that was nuts.
Yeah, that back throw into back air is true enough. It's a follow-up that's you're gonna see a lot, but like we see a back air coming out from Villager. Like, I feel like people forget Villager is in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do. Definitely not a character you see very often. A lot more on Wi-Fi, but yeah, that back throw to back air, that looked really, really true. Don't know if it is. If someone's in the chat can let me know if that's actually a true thing, because I have no clue.
From what I understand,
either way, it looked really nice. It looked really nice.
Yeah. So many interesting things that Sephiroth has. Like, this is the first time when Minecraft Steve came into the game, I didn't even bother booting up my Switch, but I did buy Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's a lot. So that was a fully charged side B that Pokelam had pocketed, and that's a really good move for Sephiroth, but
stupidly good. Oh yeah. Oh no.
This is not good. This is not good.
But you know what? Despite getting all that damage, Sephiroth does have that wing, and if you do not know what the wing does, okay, never mind. Who cares?
Yeah. we won't have to find out because he's done for. But the wing makes Sephiroth faster, stronger, puts armor on those smash attacks.
Yeah.
Makes him... It's sicko mode, basically.
Yeah. It pretty much is. I have not heard anybody say that word in like 2 years.
Hey, man.
Ooh, and one thing, that down air does hit underneath the stage. It is a really good tool for spiking. It is really safe as well. You just have to make sure you're not too far off the ledge or you will kill yourself. But it is a really good move when utilized properly.
Sephiroth has some really good moves.
Ooh, what's that?
That neutral B. But we've seen Pokelam just handle their business. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen a single situation where I'm like, oh man, this is really just looking bad for them. Like, Sharp is doing their best, but
the one weakness I do think Sephiroth has is I feel like characters who play like at an extremely long range, like Villager, can kind of work their ways around his sword and around his stuff. Because you got to remember, his neutral B, a good projectile, but it is very slow and very reactable. His side B, the orbs don't have that high of a range, even though they are very hard to see, as we see Pokelam take this first game. But if like players or characters like Villager, probably like maybe like Toon Link or Young Link, like all three Links really, who kind of can play that extremely long range game and just run away, I feel like can do really well against this character because they stay out of that sweet spot range, that mid range that Sephiroth likes to play. And again, his projectiles are very easy to react to, with the exception of side B, but that move's range is really bad anyways.
Yeah, I was talking with some other players about Sephiroth and about like strengths and weaknesses, and one of the things that consistently came up is that regardless of whether it's in close pressure or out of his range pressure, like Sephiroth does not do well against that pressure.
Yeah,
like that pressure can really sort of body his entire game plan. Like frame data wise, Nair is a really good move, but a lot of the big strong moves just don't have. Oh no! Here come the here come the jabs.
Only 16% though, but yeah, I think back air is like 15 frames, forward air is like 13, up air I'm not sure how fast up air is, but it's really not that quick of a move. Nair's is really only good, you know,
a lot of lag too.
Yeah, Nair's really his only quick aerial that he has.
And then it's like, I don't know, man. I think when Sephiroth is able to control stage and is able to control sort of the pace of the game, that's where he shines. But against Villager, Villager is one of those characters where if the Villager player is doing everything right, you're having to approach them and you're having to play around what they're doing instead of vice versa.
Yeah.
So Pokelam is doing a really, really good job of making sure that Sharp can't get comfortable and Sharp can't take control of stage. Like look at this. It's the Lloyd Rocket, it's the slingshot, and you're just constantly navigating that. And God forbid you jump in.
Oh yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. But despite all of that, we are seeing Sharp with about a 50% lead, and Sephiroth is one character who definitely does not struggle to get KOs if you're at a percentage like this. Doesn't have a kill throw, but up air kills, back air kills, down or forward air kills, has neutral B that can kill you. It's really crazy. These characters' kill options are very, very plentiful. Even though they are pretty high committal. Oh yeah, and the counter, right? And the counter.
Counter is strong. Pretty much all of his moves can kill, especially now.
Yes, with the wing. Ooh, good parry, but couldn't get much off of it though. Again, no kill throw for Sephiroth. Just has to opt to throw Pokelam off stage there.
That's actually really interesting what Pokelam did there. I'm not sure if that sword can't reach through that part of the stage. It looks like it's long enough to.
Oh, so, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised
if that works.
But does manage to get that up till on the right in the middle of the stage to get that kill. That move's hitbox is deceptively big. It does scoop people in front of you, and I feel like people don't know that yet. A lot of people don't know that yet.
Yeah.
It is relatively slow, but it will scoop you if you're standing right in front of them. So that's just really good awareness. Yeah. And Lamb just doing whatever they can to just try to take this KO, but here comes that back air.
No back air, but the F smash coming out, and this is bad. This is exactly what you don't want Sephiroth to be able to do. You don't want him to be able to keep you on the ledge, keep you in the corner. You don't want him taking control. Oh, this. All right, so that wasn't. I don't think it's true at that percent. I think there is a percent where back throw back air is true, but I don't think that one is yet. And somebody better than me will lab that out.
One thing we haven't even talked about yet is Sephiroth's ability to just control the ledge and to edge guard is fantastic. He has that down arrow again, which goes underneath the stage and can spike you. The non-charged neutral B can two-frame you. The fully charged neutral B can two-frame you. And the half-charged neutral B can two-frame you. Counter can two-frame you. Up B two-frames you. It's crazy how many options this character has at the ledge.
Yeah, we'll call him 2 frames, but he's got a few on, if you know what I'm saying.
The people aren't gonna get that reference. The people aren't gonna get that reference at all.
All right. Listen, if you got that reference, send a Cash App request to Zambo74. I'll send you $2 US American.
Okay, I understood the reference, and there's the back throw back here again. That definitely looked true as we see Sharp take game number 2 and put himself on the board.
Yeah, I think what we saw there was
also shouts to the windscreen.
Yeah, that windscreen. Ooh, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that windscreen. I think it's probably the cleanest one. The thing about being a DLC character is that you just get to be so much cooler than regular characters in the game. Like Villager was done. Villager was done. Well, yeah, unless you're Byleth, but Villager was done a while back, right? That character was finished. They're like, all right, we added Villager. It's great. We even got Isabelle, but then, you know, later in development, you could sort of look and say, wouldn't it be cool if we were able to do this, or wouldn't it be cool if we were able to do that? And the DLC characters get that.
Yep.
You know, if you're a main game character, what do you get?
You can get nothing, bro. You don't get no BS meter. You don't get no one wing. You don't get none of that stuff. You're just there. Unless you're Byleth, who shouldn't be there, but that's a whole other conversation.
It's not even should or shouldn't. It's just the fact they didn't really give Byleth like a gimmick. Really, it's just I guess the range, but Sephiroth has that too.
Sephiroth has that plus 1 wing, plus like 4 projectiles and all this kind of crap, plus beautiful luscious hair. That is fantastic hair, by the way. As we get this game 3 going on Kalos,
and he's jacked.
Oh, this man has 17 pack abs, bro.
You can grate cheese on the man's stomach. That's
crazy.
Imagine being Cloud and you gotta fight that. It couldn't be me, dude. Well, I know Cloud's got a big sword too, but
he did whoop Cloud's ass like 5 times, but that's another conversation. Game 3 here on Kalos Pokemon Stadium or Pokemon League. I don't know. Like on paper, what stages do you think Sephiroth would like? Because I don't actually know yet. I feel like he would like flat stages.
Flat stages? I think stages with walls are going to be. Stages with walls are going to be important just because of the recovery mix-ups that can come from that.
Yes.
Maybe not necessarily against Villager because of the bowling ball, but just in general against other characters that don't have an option like that, I think definitely stages with walls are going to be good. But this was Pokelam's counter pick, so
no, I totally understand why Pokelam would pick this. It just gives you a lot more room to run around. You get to stay out of that mid-range that Sephiroth likes so much too.
Yeah, and, you know, the recovery is going to be a lot easier to cover, especially if Sharp is put in a position where they have to recover using either the wall cling or the just the straight up B going up. And that doesn't snap to ledge if you charge it.
Oh, I like that recovery for Pokelam there, kind of mixing up his speed, but unfortunately didn't work out in the end for him as Sharp managed to get that forward tilt to get the KO. I'm just in awe of how much range this character has. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's almost, I'll say it, it's obnoxious. This is an obnoxious amount of range.
Yeah.
For a character that's this strong.
Yeah, and there we see the one wing coming through again. That's a damage boost, armor on the smash attacks, speed boost, and the third jump.
Bro, he's winning. He's winning, and he's getting his comeback mechanic.
That's crazy.
Tell me that's not the Sakurai took a break, bro. I don't know who they have in charge at Bamco doing these DLC characters, but they went off, you know?
That's pretty crazy. Oh man, and right now Sharp is building on his lead right now. Again, still has that wing active. I think it goes away if you get a KO, right? I forget exactly what how the mechanic works.
I think it stays there until you die.
Okay. Looking for those back airs, forward tilt on the ledge, couldn't quite get it. Pokemon doing whatever he can to try to get back on stage, manages to do so, and now has control of neutral, but can't get the KO. Oh, and I think there's a back air?
I think so, yeah. That forward air back air, they're like, they look exactly the same from Villager. So if you're not paying attention, that's a stock.
That is exactly what Pokelam needed to win or to potentially win this game because it was looking really, really bad for them.
Yeah, for sure. Just the thing about Sephiroth is his recovery is adequate, but it's definitely not amazing. You know exactly what direction he's going to go, and you also know whether or not he's going to have a hitbox coming out at you. Like Octo Slash, if they stay there for a second, they're gonna be using Octo Slash.
Yep.
If they do it quickly, there's gonna be just the one hitbox. So his recovery is definitely not a strong point.
Oh, and I want to know what else wasn't a strong point. That down there, what the hell were you doing?
That was one of those situations. I think that's a Kalos thing, right? Because you don't want to be in a situation where you get caught on that side platform that hangs out over the ledge. That side platform is a lot like the patty on a Wendy's burger, right? So the stage is round, and I can see your face. You guys can't see his face. Stage is round and the platforms are square and they hang off the side. And you don't want, that move just goes straight down, right? That move goes straight down. It's like one of those spike moves that just takes you straight down. You don't want to hit that platform. So you have to sort of align that perfectly. And when you have to do it very quickly, you can mess up.
You say it's a patty on a Wendy's burger?
Yeah, it's because they hang off the sides, because a square wouldn't,
Oh my god. You know what? That's actually true. You know what? That's
why don't use your brain.
I'll allow it.
Thank you so much. My benevolent leader is allowing me to be goofy on commentary. I really appreciate that. But 2-1 lead for Pokelam after some offstage woes for Sharp.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was what 2 SDs back to back.
The first one was a gimp. A gimp, because you don't get a lot of drift after using that up B, and you certainly don't get a lot of you don't get like that snap to ledge that you need. Those magnet hands are not going to save you after you charge the up B, and that's what happened the first time. Second time was just an SD. Yeah.
And Sephiroth doesn't have the greatest air maneuverability from what I've seen.
Yeah, it's adequate.
Yeah, it's all right. It's it seems to be like kind of middle of the pack. So kind of like you said, if you don't really snap to ledge on the recovery, your air drift really can't save you too much unless you're right by the ledge.
Yeah. And that's a problem, especially when Villager is one of those characters that can make it really hard to recover, just especially from directly below the ledge, but just in general, you can drop off with a fair, with a nair, with a bear, or anything like that. And then there's the tree, the bowling ball, so
yeah.
You sort of want to make sure. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, my mic. Yeah. But you want to make sure that you're able to sort of thread the needle through all of that, and it just didn't work out for Sharp there. But this game is looking pretty even.
Even so far, but again, like we saw in that first game, SDs can become a factor if you know, NATO can't kind of put it together. As he gets, oh, I thought he landed that back air, but I think he actually went for a raw forward air there. Couldn't land it either way. That definitely would have failed if he managed to get it. Off stage. Ooh, okay. You know what? Went for the side B to pop the balloons.
That's actually smart. I think side B, from what I've been told, side B is one of Sephiroth's best moves or most crazy moves.
Crazy good when you actually land it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when you actually land it for sure. But it's got a lot of uses. So we'll see if Sharp can sort of take more advantage of that. I know you don't want it to get pocketed, right? Because then that's just makes your recovery worse. You know what I mean? All Villager has to do is hit you with one of those, throw you off stage, and then you have to worry about getting hit by those orbs.
Yeah. But we're like about, what, 2 minutes into this match, and a stock hasn't even been taken yet. Everyone's still tied up at threes. Both players just unable to get a KO as I jinx it, and Sharp gets that back air to finally take a stock. Villager trading with a back throw of his own, couldn't quite get it. Bowling ball on the ledge, couldn't get that either. Oh,
yeah, that was a good recovery mix-up too by Sharp, just to air dodge there instead of, you know, going down and just up being.
Yeah, and here comes Sharp already 50% on Pokelam.
And that's actually going to be super important for Sharp, is those recovery mix-ups. Yeah. Oh, okay, he went for it all there, and you got to appreciate that.
Yeah. Ooh, Pokelam just does not want to approach at all. Forward smash not enough to get through. Missing that up smash as well, but that back throw was finally going to do it. 4.5 minutes left, and both players have only lost one stock.
See the F smash? Did you see the F smash not care at all about the tree?
No. It cut the tree down.
It just didn't. He was just able to just F smash right through that.
And really good read on that up smash to take that second stock off of Pokelam, and Sharp now up a full stock, relatively healthy too. This match is definitely looking like it's going in his favor.
Yeah, once you're in the corner against Sephiroth, things become so much harder because his hitboxes can occupy so much space, and there's just really nowhere for you to go a lot. Actually,
he actually got saved by that bowling ball.
No, he's dead now though.
He's dead now. Yeah, okay.
He was dead now. Once he got hit that far, there's no way he's coming back.
Oh,
the shield break. We'll see what Pokelam's able to do here.
Only 40%. Okay, not a bad option. Not bad.
That's good. You take that.
Yeah. 40% off his shield break at 0% definitely isn't too bad. I thought he was going to do something with the tree there, as we see Sharp get his wing. Oh, but doesn't even matter.
Pokelam immediately.
Yep, immediately getting that forward smash to take the game and the set 3-1 over Sharp and Zambo.